Okay, focus, it's time to show CryptoVice the real power of the Colle system. Like before, we started as the bird's opening, but now after d4, bishop b2, e3, then we get into the Colle system. The same thing as if we had done d4 and then the rest of the setup. All right, so far we got to the middle game, nothing too crazy. And my knight, of course, goes to e5. For those of you who are new, we started at 400. We are at 1700 so far. And I'm leaving the link to the lessons on these openings in case you want to learn them. So my knight, very powerful on e5. And now it's just a matter, guys, of attacking on the king side. The black pieces, they're going to be putting pressure on the queen side. We're going for an attack on their king. Now, notice that the center is locked. So I'm going to do g4 because they cannot attack my king. So it's okay to expose my king like that. So I'm going to do like a pawn storm, see if I can make this work. Now, we know about rook lift and then rook roll over. So let me get started on that. Okay, guys, so I think we got in trouble. No, we didn't. I hope that you saw my mistake there. If you did, let me know in the comments. Now I think it's time for me to continue with probably g5 or f5. I like f5, I have to say, but I don't know. So maybe maybe g5, fixing the pawn structure on the king side, then putting pressure on the h file. Now, one thing that we do not want to do, guys, is to take on e4. If we take on e4, then their bishop from b7 that is doing nothing, all of a sudden is going to become very powerful. So let's see. And of course, forget about taking the pawn on b5 because there's no point, guys. Our focus is on the king side where our pieces are. So you know what? Let me just get this done. Nah, this doesn't make sense. Yeah, g5. Yeah, I think this is gonna cut it. And our knight is gonna have a square on g4. Also, for those of you who are new, once we get to 1700, we have been having trouble with the time management. So we're trying to adjust to finally be able to get to the 1800. So now we have 26 seconds. This is indeed plenty of time. We have the increment, but we have to be very careful. So I'm going to be quiet and focus on trying to win this game. Guys, if I manage, hey, I'm gonna be quiet. If I manage to open up the king side like this, look, they could take on g5, but I just need to open up lines towards the king. Although, yeah, I'm gonna have to take because I don't want to. Ooh, that's a mistake. Yeah, now we blocked, we saved the bishop, and now we're up a piece. So we could attack their king or simply just simplify the game. Get rid of the pieces, I'm going to have an extra piece. But let's see. If they let me attack, I'm going to attack. All right, my bishop was doing nothing there, so trying to get to h6. All right, now don't give him a break. Rook f2, there you go. We cannot let them get any counterplay. All right. Now, notice how their pieces on the queen side, guys, are doing nothing. And we have 3 lines to attack their king. Okay, so let's eliminate that active rook. And now our bishop goes to the dark squares, which are weak. All right. Okay, dark squares. Let's just navigate through the dark squares. There we go. Okay, guys, just to do rook g2, h5. There we go. Okay. Now I'm attacking, so I do not want to trade queens, okay? So even though I'm up a piece, I'm gonna try to keep the queens on the board. Yeah, I don't want to take on g6. Nope, nope. Now rook h2, bishop f6. Guys, game is over. This is completely winning for us. Yep, that's it. All right, so we got it. Guys, we won on time. Notice that we're doing better. Time pressure this time. I know you were missing it. But anyhow, I think we're finally adjusting. So I will see you on game number 85.